How under the radar was Charizard from Vivid Voltage? I randomly saw it featured on a YouTube thumbnail the other day, decided it was worth building, and only ended up playing it after I had won enough games with Mad Party. Then I was blown away by how much better it is right now thanks to Brilliant Stars. Obviously, the release of Manaphy lessening the use of spread decks helps, but Magma Basin now allows you to easily power up a Charizard every single turn. At the cost of 2 damage counters, Magma Basin attaches a fire energy from your discard to one of your bench fire Pokemon. Since Charizard can deal up to 330 damage for 2 energy, the synergy there is insane. And if you are facing a VMAX deck, you can get off to a horrible start and still win games since you only need 2 KOs. Because I literally slapped this list together in 2 minutes, I never included a choice belt, so if I was to make some changes, it will probably be adding a choice belt or 2 and cutting a Magma Basin and a fire energy. Like any stage 2 deck, Charizard can always run into consistency issues, but when your attacker can also churn through your deck, it's definitely a big help. Alright, so Acting Man is playing a Charizard V-Star and Charizard VMAX deck with Arceus. This is how it's supposed to go, right? You're supposed to start the Arceus. You're just going to use Arceus to get the energy. Unfortunately for my opponent, I am not playing a... I mean, the Magma Basin helps me out. I'll take the Magma Basin. That's never leaving. But they can do 320 damage. It does not matter. And I should have started the Minccino. I look real stupid right now, but it's fine. They're never going to bosses and trap anybody, right? That would never happen. Okay, so I want to call for family, go get 2 basics, and let's just go double charm. But yeah, Weight Turbulence, it was not ready for the open beta. I mean, look at the energy on my opponent's side of the field. You can't even see one of them. So like that's broken. That's not good. And is there a way to filter out holos in PDCGO trading? I don't think there's any way to like filter out things. The only thing you can do is search for a specific card. So if you go into filters and click on set, and then you type in the card number from the set, I think you still might get reverse holos, but I think that's the best way to do it, is you have to search by a specific card. But I don't think there's a way to filter out holos specifically in that sense, if that makes sense. Alright, so the cool thing here is that I don't really have to go fast or anything. I don't have to be any craziness, because I can take my time. I can definitely take my time. I will send up, you know, just a Charmander, because I do need a retreat card. Not starting the Minccino. I'm so used to, you know, your Minccino being 70 HP and weak, and you got to protect them at all costs. The fact that they printed a 60 HP one is insane to me, and I'm so happy about it. But I will Rare Candy the one on the bench. So let's do that one. I'm going to get this one fully powered up, so I can pretty much do this turn after turn. So that'll go there. So let's draw to 8. This is insane. Give me a retreat card. There's a retreat card. Alright, so I have Magma Basin. I don't need Magma Basin. I don't need Snorlax. So let's attach the Air Balloon there. I will Cinccino the Magma Basin. I think I go and get a Charmeleon if I can find it. Alright, so let's get rid of the Snorlax, and I guess Ultra Ball? No, because I want the Ultra Ball for next turn. But I also have to be careful with my energy. You know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I'll go get a Charmeleon. So let's evolve the benched one. So it is going to be kind of dire straits here. Okay, so let's Battle Sense. See if I can get rid of some Leon. Oh, that's not good. I don't know where all my Leon went. So there's a hundo. They're going to knock out my Charizard. Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm going to put the Air Balloon on the Minccino. We're going to have a Charizard. The Magma Basin isn't going anywhere. They have a Charizard VMAX with damage on it, so that's fun. If I just had more Leon in the discard, because I could easily knock out a Charizard VMAX, but I'm gonna have to take 3 knockouts to win this game. That is how it is, because they're not gonna put another Charizard VMAX, so I have to be very careful. I have to be very, very careful. I don't know why I haven't been able to find any Leons anywhere. But let's see. Can I do this? Because they have 4 prizes, so I need to take a knockout here, and then I can miss for 1 turn, I think. There's a Leon. Alright, so we're all good. I will need an Ordinary Rod at some point, because the Moltres can do 90 damage, but I don't know if that's necessarily gonna really help me out, because they don't have anyone weak on their side of the field. But if I do that, so it'd be 180, right? It'd be 180 with Royal Blaze, because I'll play Leon. So I think, yeah, so I'll play Cynthia's Ambition. I'll get to 8 cards. That's good. I don't have another Charmander, though. That is bad. Oh, I didn't. Oh, crap. Okay, so I'm going to make do. I still need another Leon. I should have played Leon. I had the guaranteed knockout, but never punished. Don't worry about it. Never punished. So I will need to get an Ordinary Rod or something, or a Charmander off the prizes. I have 2 Ordinary Rod in the deck. Yeah, because he did knock out the one. He didn't knock out the one with the Charmeleon. So this is the one with the Charmeleon. I think I need to use Battle Sense and just hope that I get something that I need here. Oh my god. Oh man. Could you have named a worse Battle Sense? Could you have named a worse Battle Sense in this situation? I don't think so. Alright, so we're just going to use Royal Blaze. Don't worry about it. I need to rip a Charmander off the prizes. My Charmeleon are going to be very... There's the Charmander, thank you. Okay, so I have to really plan this out. Because this was not supposed to go down like this. And there's a Marnie. That is... fine. I should have used Ordinary Rod last turn, because there's about to be 3 Charizard in the discard pile. Okay, so I can Ordinary Rod. I have the Cynthia's Ambition. So I think I Ordinary Rod first. Oh man. Like how could you pick a worse Royal Blaze? Alright, so there's Ultra Ball. I will Ordinary Rod a bunch of things back in. So let's go Double Fire. Yeah, Charizard and Charmander. So let's put all that back in the deck. I think I will... Let's Cynthia's Ambition first. See what I get off these 5 cards. That was not good. Okay, so Quick Ball for a Charmander. So I need to attach that there. Magma Basin to the Charmeleon. I need to get rid of the Level Ball. Okay, that didn't do it. Alright, so I only have 1 Charizard in the deck. Okay, so now I have to use Battle Sense. This has to get me like 2 Leon in the discard. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so that's gonna go there. How much damage am I doing with Royal Blaze? It doesn't tell me. Okay. How many Leon are in the discard? There is 2, so I'm doing 200 damage. So this is where the Moltres would have come in handy. So I think I just retreat into the Charmander and hope that he doesn't have a bosses. And so you heard the commons are 10, uncommons 20. Do hollows? I honestly can't remember Intrepid. I can't remember. I'd have to be able to open a pack, but I can't do that right now. So when Code Redemption is back, I'll open some packs and we'll find out. Oh, they didn't knock out my Charizard. Okay, so I have to take a knockout this turn. And then I have to take a knockout again the following turn. So this is where the Moltres would have come in handy. But as long as the Royal Blaze is not a butt face, we'll be fine. There's a switch. I don't need it. Alright, so I'm going to Magma Basin to the Charmander. I think I may do first. Because then I can get rid of the switch. I need the Rare Candy. I need an Ordinary Rod or something. The Leon is in my hand, so the Leon will be the supporter for turn. There you go. The Leon is the supporter for turn. I will attach that there. This is all going to work out. This is a knockout, right? This is a knockout. All right, 280. I need to use Battle Sense. I need to get an Ordinary Rod. Which of the... I think the Fire Energy actually is the more important one. Or Cynthia's Ambition, because then I can get Ordinary Rod. Because I don't need bosses if I can do 300 damage, right? But I can't do 300 damage. I can only do 300 damage. Unless I get a choice belt. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting finish here. This is going to be a very interesting finish. There's a Leon. There's a Charizard. So I didn't even have the other Leon. I prized the Charizard. So I win. I win. Because if I Leon, that'll be... There's 3 Leon in the discard. So that's an extra... That's 300. That's game. That is game. So that is game. Because I can Rare Candy into the Charizard. I play Leon. That's 330 damage. No way did I just win this game. No freaking way. And then we play Leon and we do 300. I would have clean knocked it out. I would have clean knocked out a Charizard VMAX. That is absolutely insane. I had a clean knockout on a VMAX and I prized way too many things for this game. A little bit. Okay, so they're probably not knocking me out. So I think I'm safe to do that. Then I have a retreat card. And sure. And if you haven't noticed, I did get a custom URL for the gaming channel. I got a custom URL for the gaming channel. It is just Trust Your Pilot. I don't know why it's all lowercase. I didn't choose lowercase, but it's all lowercase. So if you're not subscribed to the gaming channel, please consider subscribing. I need to get to 1,000. If you saw the tweet, the channel has exploded, but I'm still not making any money because I don't have 1,000 subscribers on the channel, which is just insane to me. I've more than doubled the watch hour requirement for getting monetized on YouTube, but I'm still like 300 subscribers away from the subscriber benchmark. So it's just, that was the problem with the TCG channel, is I hit the watch hour mark first, and then the subscriber count was like months later. It was crazy. All right, so I am in the Discord, and there's Bam Baby's pictures. Awesome. All right, so deck list. I will post the deck list right after the game. And do be aware, if you're putting the deck list if you're putting the deck list into the limitless deck builder, you have to change the name of the basic energy. Oh, that's not great. Alright, so I'm going to evolve this one. I'm going to ditch the Leon. So I'll ditch the Leon. There's Cynthia's Ambition. They didn't take a knockout. So I think I do attach that there. Because again, I can take my time here. I'm not in any sort of rush. I just go get 2 Charmander. They're playing... Oh, jeez, I priced one. Okay, because they're playing a V deck. This is the whole reason why Charizard can win. It cannot beat single prize decks. That is for sure. Maybe it can beat Durant, but it cannot beat fellow single prize decks because it's a stage 2. But it can do 330 damage without a choice belt. And I don't even remember if I'm playing choice belt. And do I play Manaphy? No. So I filmed the intro to the Malamar video, which is what I'll be playing tomorrow. So I'll be playing Malamar tomorrow. And I say that Manaphy is so good that you don't even need to play it. Because the threat of Manaphy is so good to shut off Jolteon and Urshifu that no one's playing Jolteon and Urshifu. So no one's playing Manaphy because you don't need to play Manaphy because they're so worried about Manaphy. So it creates this weird circle thing, which is kind of funny. So Manaphy is so good that you don't even need to play it in your deck for it to be effective, which is just so funny. All right, so they're gonna bosses probably. Oh, they're going for the Cinccino. Little do they know that the reason I put the energy there is for this specific reason, but I do need some things. They're using Starbirth. I guess they're just going to go for an energy search so they can attack. That would be my guess. And I don't remember if I'm playing Choice Belt. If I'm not playing Choice Belt, I should play Choice Belt. It's just, you know, it's a stage 2 deck. Stage 2 decks always have trouble drawing cards, so I might have been like, you know, Choice Belt just isn't worth it. I need the space. But I would assume they either got a switch card or an energy switch. There's the energy switch. Alright, so I'm going to have to take 3 knockouts. I have a Leon in the discard. That's really good. I have the Magma Basin. We're just kind of in the same situation as we were in the last game, where I have to use Magma Basin and manually attach every single turn. But I'm going to be able to use Cynthia's Ambition, so that's really good. I mean, worst case scenario, I attack with Moltres this turn, but that's not where I want to be. There's another Charizard. Alright, so Magma Basin goes down. I use Rare Candy. Okay, that's kind of cool how it automatically takes the Charizard. Don't hate that. And then, yeah, draw such cards. And so I have 2 Charizard available. That is nuts. I have the Magma Basin. So I Magma Basin to the Charizard. I attach to the No, I don't attach to the Charizard. I don't attach yet. Okay, so I think I level ball first, go get a Cinccino. And then I get rid of the Snorlax. So the reason I'm not attaching yet is because I may have to attack with Moltres right now. Alright, so there's a Charmeleon. I think it's okay to get rid of the Charmeleon to get a Charmander. Unless I really want to go for the Moltres right now. But I think between 2 Battle Sense, I feel like I should get it, right? Alright, so I've already used Make Do. I have 2 Battle Sense. Don't screw me over. Okay, so I want the Fire Energy. Yeah, I want the Fire Energy. 2 Quick Ball are going away. Please don't screw me over here. Well, you did the thing I asked you not to do. Alright, so I guess I just do 40 damage and then attach an energy. So, as unfortunate as that may seem, I think I just do 40 damage and attach an energy from my discard. And then, so yeah, I use Energy Assist, deal 40 damage. That puts them in a 250 range. So that's pretty weak, but it can come into play later. I'm not going to have access to Cinccino later if they knock it out, but I think I can make this work. I think I can make it work with having, you know, 3 Charizard. Hopefully they don't bosses. They've already used Starbirth, so I don't think they can really do anything. And I only need to take 3 knockouts to win. I just need to knock out Arceus, Moltres, Crobat, and I win the game. Why wouldn't they play Escape Rope? So that's why you don't want to risk a Charizard unless you have a knockout. Okay, so that's why they didn't play Escape Rope. So they'll go after the Charizard. That is fine. Okay, so I need to take a knockout this turn. I need to do 250 damage. I need to have 3 Leon in the discard. I only have 1 right now. Because if I don't take a knockout this turn, is there any way I can win the game? Because they would go down to 3 prizes. Actually, yes. I can still win the game if I don't take a knockout this turn. Which is crazy. Okay. I will... Alright, so how many energy? There's 1 energy. That's fine. So I will Ultra Ball away the Magma Basin and the energy. I will go get a Charizard. I will Rare Candy the Charizard. I don't think I use Ordinary Rod yet. Because what's in the discard? Charmander, energy. I think I save the Ordinary Rod for after the Cynthia's Ambition. Alright, so that's awesome. There's a Leon. So let's make do the Leon. Because they don't have anyone that has over 300 hit points that I've seen. Alright, so let's search the deck. Let's get out my Pokemon. Do I have another Leon in the deck? I do. I have some cards I don't want to get rid of in the deck as well. But let's Magma Basin to that guy. Let's attach to the other one. I think I put the Air Balloon on the Cinccino. Alright, so let's Battle Sense and... actually... What's the Pokemon? So I got Charizard, I got Charmander, Charmeleon. Let's Battle Sense, let's Battle Sense. Let's get that Leon out of there. Damn. Okay, let's Battle Sense one more time. Let's get that Leon out of there. Come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Why is the deck being like this right now? All right, so I'm going to Ordinary Rod all the things. So let's put that back in. Let's put that back in. Let's put that back in. Okay, I'm gonna go get a Charmander. I don't know why the deck hates me so much. I don't know what I did to anger the deck, but I still think I can win the game. Believe it or not, even getting rid of that boss's orders, as long as they don't have a 1 prize Pokemon, I can still win the game. Oh my god, why isn't this deck working? And after all this time playing PDCGO, I just learned there was a trading message. Yeah, there's a deck discussion area. There's a whole bunch of areas in the game, but the trading post is the only one that's populated. And what I discovered in my travels on PDCGO, is that... Ooh, training court. Doesn't really matter. Is that the first lobby that you get entered into in the chat, it's like the game puts like 100 players in there. So you don't get access to everybody. So you have to go to the trading post if you want to talk to everyone. Which is, I just thought it was weird that there's no like main lobby or anything. Where do they know that I can? Oh no, they're smart. They're smart. SMRT. All right, so trainers. I have. Can I not even see how many Leon I have? Of course. Just rubbing salt in the wound. All right, so how many Leon do I have? I have 2. I have 2, so... I don't really need to do anything else. I'll just evolve into Charmeleon. I'll use Training Court to get an energy back. I have an Ordinary Rod to get the thing back. So as long as I take Knockout, 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 I win. So I would do 200, but now that I have Leon, I'm doing 280 this turn. Finally taking a Knockout. And then I'll save the bosses for when I need it, but I think I win. This is the potential. There's the Leon. This is the potential with the deck, is that, you know, they took 3 prizes before I did anything, and I can still win the game. And did I opt for Battle VIP? No, there is no Battle VIP pass in this deck. Obviously, that's a good idea. I'm not sold on Battle VIP pass in this deck, but then again, you do need a fast start. But with the Minccino, with Call for Family, and you play the Snorlax, so, you know, maybe I'm putting my hopes too heavily on the Minccino. But obviously, Battle VIP Pass is good. Obviously, it's a great card. It just helps fill up your bench. But if my opponent doesn't have a single prize attacker, then I win. Because I have all my Leon. I think it doesn't matter, because they're not going to put a VMAX down. I don't have to worry about saving that Leon. So I'm good to go. I win. There is nothing my opponent can do to win this game. They put the Training Court down, which helps me just as much as a Magma Basin. And this is insane. The Charizard deck, 2 games in a row. 2 games in a row. I do need to shuffle Charizard back into the deck, so let's do that. And yeah, sure, let's send those guys back in. I will Ultra Ball for the Charizard. All right, so let's ditch that. And I think I mean, just in case something crazy happens. Oh, I had 3 Charizard in the deck. Whoops. I think just in case something crazy happens, I'll hold the Leon. But 250, taking a knockout, taking 2 prizes. I have the bosses for next turn. I can see most of my deck next turn if they happen to Marnie me. And see, I'm winning all these games even though I'm prizing, like, important pieces. And Pro Style, I know Battle VIP Pass is good, I just refuse to use it. Me too, but this is one of the decks where I guess it makes sense to just forego it, because I just hate the fact that it's a dead card after turn 1. If you see 2 Battle VIP Pass on turn 1, greatest card in the history of the world. If you see 0 VIP Pass on turn 1, what was the point? So obviously with a deck like Charizard, a stage 2 deck, you know, obviously I'm getting lucky. Stage 2 decks, there's a reason they haven't been good, and I would have had game next turn. That is the power of the Charizard. I don't experience any lag. What I do experience is blurriness. So for like the first like half a second, 1 second, the card is blurry, and then it becomes unblurred. And what is that normal? Should the cards look like that? Yeah, like I'm experiencing a bug where I only see 6 cards in a mulligan now. I'm not seeing 7. So I'm experiencing some weird things on my end as well. And there is no way to turn off animations. There are very few settings in the game. Like, this is it. These are the only settings. Oh, my opponent is in for a whooping. Yeah, so there's no way to turn off animations. There's no way to turn off the avatars. It completely destroys my frames. Yeah, see, I don't know if you could see it right there, but the Zigzagoon was blurry, and then all of a sudden, you know, now it's crystal clear. So it's really annoying how that happens. Alright, so I think I go into Snorlax, because they're playing the free version. Even better. I could not have asked for anything better. Alright, so I think I Quick Ball the Cynthia's Ambition, to be honest. I think I Quick Ball the Cynthia's Ambition. I go get the Snorlax, and then I think I get a backup Charmander. So believe it or not, I think I get rid of the Charizard, Because there's always a world where they could bosses knock out my Charmander, because they do have 2 energy on that guy. But yeah, I'm not too worried about ditching the Cynthia's Ambition because of that busted top deck. And yeah, Gorman dies. Boom. Insano deck. Okay, that's not a very good hand. That's not a very good hand at all, but maybe they'll knock out the Snorlax and it'll be a great hand. How could something so bare bones be so intensive? PDCGO could run on my smartphone from 4 years ago. I mean, live apparently will be able to run on my iPhone 7, and that's how many years old? Obviously, I don't know how the performance is going to be because I haven't been able to test it yet. But it's just I'm tired of having to be so negative, but there's so many negative things about the game. I want to be lavishing all this praise. Like, when the game first launched, I was like, wow, this is so cool. The credit system is handled so well, and then right when I'm talking about how great the credit system is, they remove code redemption, and now it's almost impossible to earn credits at a respectable rate. So it's just, I hate being so negative about this game. There's so few positives. It's just, it hurts. It hurts to be so negative about this game. I want it to be good. It forces you to play. It's really, really, really pathetic how bad it looks vertically. Well, you can tell from the PC version that it's definitely designed for, vertical play on a handheld device, because you would just, squish in the sides and it's the same. Well, that's not going to help you here, Doodles. So yeah, you just squish in the sides and then it becomes a mobile game. They did not optimize this for... They definitely did not optimize this for PC. And yes, it plays vertically on mobile devices. Okay, so I think I don't have an energy in the discard, so in case I get Magma Basin, I think I do the thing. So let's Ultra Ball away the Cinccino and the Fire Energy. Go get a Charizard. I will Rare Candy. Imagine playing Hand Kinesis in DD. Oh man, that would break your phone. That would absolutely break your phone. Alright, so let's go get another Charmander. I'm drawing 7 cards, and then I'll have a Battle Sense. All I need is 1 Leon and an Energy, and I did not get the Leon. I did not get the Energy. Alright, so we're just gonna thin that out. The Moltres can't help me here. Did I get rid of the Cinccino? I did. I should not have done that. So let's go and get a Charizard so I don't screw anything up. Inferno Wings is not affected by weakness, so that wouldn't help me out. Alright, Battle Sense. Just need an energy. Just need 1 energy. Thank you. Rare Candy, not great to lose. But I am knocking out a Zacian, and Zacian's fallen on some hard times lately. With Magma Basin is not as good as Welder was. I mean, Welder was absolutely game-changing to everything. But Magma Basin just brings back fire decks, and it's Coco. I'm going to call you It's Coco if that's okay, but this is the last game of the stream, unfortunately. So I do have to sign off. I will be back on tomorrow. So in about 21.5 hours, I'll be back online if you want to play then. But yeah, I do viewer battles, so if you ever want to battle, I'll appreciate the variety, because I'm tired of playing against the same 3 people in the game. So yeah, if you want to play tomorrow, or the next day, or whenever I'm streaming, just show up, ask for a game, and we're good to go. Take you on 21.5. And if you want to send me a friend request, my username is just TrustYourPilot, so you can just send me a friend request and I will accept it. And if you have an expanded deck, we can play an expanded. I haven't been able to find anyone to play an expanded game with. But it looks like it's pretty much just like ADP Zacian, Pikarom, and Blacephalon are probably good. I haven't tested them. But yeah, in 21.5 hours, if you want to battle, we can battle. Oh, my opponent is about to get destroyed. Alright, so I do need to draw some cards because I need some fire energy. Oh, see, this is what you want the battle sense to be every single time. 1 energy, 2 Leon. That's it. If that could be every single battle sense, I would be so happy. And Intrepid, I did the migration, so if you sign up for the beta or you want to play in the beta, the game does give you a choice. You know, do you want to migrate now or do you want to migrate later? I chose to migrate now. In retrospect, I should not have done that. But I did, so I can't go back to PDCGO. Maybe I'll try to log in and see what happens, but it might be a case where, like, you know, maybe I do like a 10-second YouTube video, like what happens when you try to log into PDCGO? But I cannot go back to PTCGO, as far as I know. And practically all of your expanded decks use black and white. Oh, no worries, Coco. No worries. I am happy to play in standard. I think expanded right now, it's Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. So I think it's going to be like Tag Team City right now. Pikarom, ADP, and then just GXs. I don't think VMAXs are necessarily going to be amazing. So whatever you want to play tomorrow, it is fine with me, and my family are nomads, so I too migrated. That's a busted hand. They can't even take a knockout. Wait, hang on. Oh, they got the 2 Berserker. I'm like, wait, how did they do so much damage? So, just this deck is such a kind of like an anomaly, because once you get the Charizard up and running, it's your drawer and your attacker. There's not many decks that are like that, where, you know, your draw Pokemon is also your attacking Pokemon, but with Charizard, that's the case. To the Golden Land, Canada, the land of beavers and poutine. Yeah, so I guess I want the Ordinary Rod. Ew, that's not good. So wait, do I lose? I think I might lose the game. So I'm just gonna Royal Blaze, take my 2 prizes. Because I don't have anything. Like, I have to get a Charizard. There's another Ordinary Rod. And Intrepid, I want to do content creation full-time. That is the goal, but no, it is not my full-time job right now. Unfortunately, that is the ultimate goal, though. I will start focusing more on the gaming channel soon. I just, you know, I prioritize TCG Live, but then, you know, there's not enough going on here, so I'll just play decks for a little bit, and then I'll go to my gaming channel. That'll hopefully be monetized soon, and then I'll just start uploading weekly videos there about video games. So hopefully with enough, you know, time, I can turn it into a full-time job, but right now unfortunately I can't. Day 2 of Sprigatito. Alright, so they gave me a training court, so that is game. If they hadn't given me the training court, then I might not have won. And where's the in-depth analysis of Radiata stories? I have Radiant Historia for the 3DS. I bought it when it was like $8. I think I bought Radiant Historia when it was $8 on the 3DS eShop over the holiday break. I bought that and Rhythm Thief because they were so cheap, and the physical versions are over $100 in Canada, so I'm just like, you know what, I'll just get the digital version. It's fine. And that is game. So Charizard is busted.